Wait a second. There's something different.
Where the sexy robot party, everybody's disco dancing. Where the sexy robot party, everybody's disco dancing.
So we're talking about memes this week, as in internet memes, as in that meme about a meme where it's 6 pictures of guys beating a dead horse, which is largely what happens with memes. Sorry, I had a really bad ending to the day at work, so I'm a little snippy. I apologize for that. I have this bit of a theory, and people are probably gonna call me a crackpot for this. They either need to be so universal that everybody gets it, like there's some lolcat stuff that's just funny. You don't have to be part of the in crowd, you don't have to play a specific online game in order to understand it, it's just funny. Or I think that a meme needs to be so specific and so obscure and so completely tied to a very specific, cult video game or cult movie or cult website or something like that. To the majority of the population, it makes no sense and is therefore funny. Something like all your base are belong to us. If you don't know what that is, it is just sort of fun to say. Kind of like when white people try to speak in Ebonics. I think memes work best when they're enjoyed by the greatest number of people, when they're easily accessible to the greatest number of people. So if something's too much of a private joke, that's just a private joke. I think that there's also this current trend in memes where everybody has to get in on every meme. So you're getting just this huge volume of memes. And when you're cranking out that much stuff, you're gonna find the people that are trying too hard to be funny, and they're just gonna fail. So for example, those shit so-and-so says type memes, the very first one that I saw was shit women say. And it was hysterical because yes, they do say those things. I watched the one about shit Chicagoans say, and I've said like 4 of those things, and I've lived in Chicago my entire life, which leads me to believe that the people that made it either don't really live in Chicago or live in a very different part of Chicago than I do, and it made me feel not quite like a Chicagoan, which is sad because I am. I'm a frickin' Chicagoan. Memes are okay in moderation, and only about 1/3 of what's put out there is funny, because comedy happens in 3s, people. 3 is funny. 4 is not. 5 is right out. 2 is acceptable only if it's on the way to 3. I'm stopping now, but I hope you got a giggle out of that. Anyway, I'm stopping. Next week, hopefully we're gonna have some guest stars, and I hope that all of you enjoy your weekend. See you next week. A specific online website.